Cindy, we are down here. Man, what a beautiful day we've got. An absolutely gorgeous day today. We're here in Ellettsville / Bloomington, Indiana. It's a place called the Tap Hole. I know it's like a putt place and all that. I know inside it's called the Tap Hole. Cindy, what are we doing here today?
This is the Harden Memorial Ride, and it's for the girls.
And it's for the girls. So yeah, there's a lot going on with this ride. I know we were able to talk to them last Monday night on Monday night Facebook Live. So what do you say we go find out exactly what this is all about? I know it's Let's Ride Harden, and then it's also for the girls. So let's find out how this all gets put together. And we're super thankful to have Ladendorf Law on board. Man, I tell you what, I hope you never need a personal injury lawyer. But if you do, Ladendorf Law, it's also known now as the law office of Ladendorf, Fregiato, and Bigler. They're bigler and battler than ever. That's what we always say. You know, they are trial attorneys. These guys are local here in Indianapolis. They will go to bat for you. They're not going to just settle. They're going to go to bat for you and do what needs to be done to make things right. Ladendorf Law, you can still get to them straight through SteelHorseHunter.com. Click right on Ladendorf and bam, you're right there at the office. So thank you once again, Ladendorf, Fregiato, and Bigler.
So Tanya, this is your ride, the Harden ride.
Let's Ride Harden.
And it's for the girls. Tell me about this ride and what it is that made you start this ride.
Sure. So it originated after our cousin Shane Harden was killed in a hit and run accident, and we were just looking for something to keep us hurting less. Right. And keep us busy, and that's how the ride started. And every year we've just rode in his name and spend the day thinking and sharing memories and stories of him. And his sisters come. It's usually been family and just a memorial side. And then we had a distant family member this year that had a tragic situation. One of our distant cousins, Lisa Hoosier, found out that she had moya disease, and she went to have surgery, and she did not survive her surgery and left 4 girlies behind. So she has 4 daughters that we want to raise money for, and that's why this one's for the girls.
And what did you say she had?
Moya.
I never heard of that.
It's the main the main artery in the brain narrows or gets restricted. So they needed to go in, and in order for her to live a fulfilled, quality of life, she wanted to have it fixed, and they needed to go in and do surgery to do that repair.
Wow.
And it was a pretty risky surgery. She flew to California to have that fixed and didn't survive that surgery. So we want to make sure to take care of these girls in the best way we can, and just show them that the community does care, and that we love and support them through it. So that's why we're here.
So this is the first ride you've done for a cause. I mean, as far as
this is the second time we fundraised. We fundraised on the first one and then this one. And normally it's just the Memorial Day, and we spend a little tighter group. And this time we've just invited all of the community to come out and show these girls support.
Well, it's pretty amazing, and there's a lot of bikes here.
So far, this is really turning up, and there's a ton of rides going on. So this is phenomenal.
Yes. And what made you come to this place? What's it called? The
Twisted Tap. So we actually have changed locations a few times, but last year we got turned down at a couple of locations that couldn't accommodate us, and these guys were like, "Oh no, we'll figure it out." And so this year it was a no-brainer to come back. Paul and Jordan, they make it all work, and they welcome us and whatever we need, and they've made it work. Cool. So it's silly to not.
Pretty cool. So this is going to be a ride every year, because it has been. Are you guys going to probably start here all the time, you think?
I don't know. We'll see how it goes. As long as these guys are here and continue to be so accommodating, it would be silly for us to go anywhere else. But I sometimes that changes, life changes, and we'll see what happens in the future.
Well, I am so glad to see all the bikes. It's a beautiful day today. And
we couldn't have got better weather, for sure.
You guys are going to have a perfect ride.
We have a live band coming.
So you're coming back here after the ride?
We'll end the ride here at 4. We should be back here around 4. And then the live band starts at 5. we'll do tons of auction. We have auction items, we have raffle items, we have 50-50, and then there's no entry fee, so all by donation. Shirts to sell.
Awesome.
We'll have a good time. And then out in the yard here, it's actually all ages. They have the miniature golf over here, and so they can come out, they can bring lawn chairs and blankets and enjoy the music tonight for free.
Very cool. Well, that's awesome. You guys have done an amazing job, and I know that you do this all yourself, and I know it takes a lot of work, so
Thanks,
thank you
Cindy.
so much. Okay, so this is Shane's sisters.
Shane's sisters. This is how the ride started. So we got together after we lost Shane and figured out we really need something to distract us. And Brandy and Andrea got on board, and they just helped me get the first ride together, and so we've been doing it ever since. And then of course this year we decided we were going to raise funds, but we really just want to support these guys. So Lisa Hushower's daughters are here. The other two will be here later, but Michaela and Allie, thank you guys for coming. But this is what we're doing this for. This is for the girls, these girls, Michaela, Allie, Kelsey, and Evie, and they'll be here after a while. And so we really appreciate everybody's support to come out and just show them how much we love and support them.
And every bit of the funds that are raised today, the donations that are raised today, goes to the girls.
All to these girlies.
To the girlies.
They can get together, go have dinner, go to Urban Air, spend some time together, but all the money goes to them.
Awesome. Thank you guys all for being here. We really appreciate you guys being here today.
Thank you guys.
Hey, is this your motorcycle or are you just stealing?
Yeah, stealing it.
All right, man, we're here at the Let's Ride Harden Ride Memorial Ride, and I noticed you're over here sitting on your bike. You've been over here for a while by yourself on the bike. Are you in timeout? Did they tell you you weren't allowed to play with everybody else or what?
No, it's a lot of things going through my mind. Lisa Hushower is my first cousin.
Okay.
So,
So this is very, very near and dear to your heart then.
yeah.
What's your thoughts? And let me ask you this. How do you feel seeing how many bikes are out here for this ride already?
Oh, I love it. I love it. Her dad and all of her uncles, we all used to ride, and I'm the only one left, so
Wow.
figured I'd show up for it.
Wow. Well, I am sorry. I come over here making stupid jokes, and you have a very good reason being over here and being somber, and I do apologize for that. I have a tendency to do that a lot, put my feet in my mouth all the time, but
No problem.
again, it's got to do your heart good when you look around and see all these bikes coming out here now to help honor and to help remember and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Do you do charity rides quite a bit?
I mostly just solo ride. This is the first one I've done in probably about 5 years.
Okay. Well, and that's kind of how you have the persona of the lone wolf kind of guy. And that's just when I saw you, it was like, all right, here's a lone wolfer. Let's go talk to him. He's just going to sit over here. Let's go talk to him and interrupt his solitude. And again, I apologize for doing that, but I'm so glad you're here. And I hope this ride here, I hope you get to do a lot of this right here, a lot of reflecting while you're riding.
Oh yeah. They're going. I grew up in Unionville, so we're going through there. We're going to the cemetery where her uncle's buried and my dad's buried. So.
And not to mention the roads that you guys are going to be on are pretty spectacular roads to ride.
Yeah.
Big shout out to Krambo's. Chris Crampy, world-renowned painter. They have Harley mechanics. They have all the accessories, the bells and whistles that you need for your motorcycle. They do great tire sales there, and they have some really cool attire. Get your swag at Krambo's. US 40 over in Greencastle. That's right, it's the Texaco building, 6.3 miles west of US 231, right off of US 40. You know what they say, Krambo's, they'll get you noticed. All right, Gino, I see you. I've seen some other outsiders out here, some patches out here representing, and out here at the Let's Ride Harden Ride. So what brought you out to this ride?
Honestly, just it's a good cause, man. I mean, anything like this, it's just supporting a charity or something that's supporting some kids. I mean, outsiders, we support children, any children in need. I mean, that's basically what our charity is about. So we'll support other charities that are doing something good too.
That's pretty awesome. The only reason I ask is I know we had at Steel Horse Thunder, we had 10 rides going on today. I had 10 flyers that I was posting for rides going on, all going on today.
Yeah,
so when I see this many bikes here, I'm thinking, dear Lord, there's a lot more bikes here than I was expecting when you have that many rides going on at one time. And speaking of charity rides, you guys have your big ride coming up here. I believe it's June 22nd, if I'm not mistaken.
June 29th.
June 29th. I was mistaken. Ha. All right, man. Tell us a little bit about Cody's ride.
So Cody's ride, June 29th. Registration starts at 10 o'clock at Frenchie's Pub in Morgantown, 150 West Washington Street. Basically, just go in Morgantown, you'll see us. Kickstands up are at 12 o'clock, 12:15. Basically, we'll ride. We have one stop this year. We'll end at Bill Monroe Music Park, Historical Music Park and Campground in Bean Blossom. We have bands starting at 1 o'clock there, so if you're not riding and you want to go and listen to some music while you're waiting on us, you can go hang out there. It's $15 a day, or $15 for the weekend. We have music Friday and Saturday, or it's just $10 for the day per person if you want to come listen to music and hang out for Cody's ride. But anyways, the ride will end there at Bill Monroe. We will pull in right around 3 o'clock. We'll have a live auction starting shortly after that. The bands will start. We'll have bike games right around 5 o'clock, I believe, and burnout contest, slow crawl, several other things that are just going to be a blast for everybody. And if you don't participate in that, it's always a great time to watch. Super hilarious sometimes.
Right on. Again, the date?
June 29th. Registration 10 a.m. at Frenchie's Pub. Kickstands up at 12:15.
Perfect. All right, Brett, tell me a little bit about the roads you're going to be riding on. I know you guys got about 100-mile ride set up here, and these are some of my favorite roads. So just let everybody know where you're going to be riding.
Sure. We're pulling out of here, going to hit Union Valley, and then head north, and then cut across onto kind of Old 37, taking the back way over to Lake Lemon to the Porthole Inn. That'd be our first stop.
Right there on South Shore Drive.
Yep, South Shore.
Beautiful ride across the lake.
Love the
right
back
there.
roads there. And then from there, we're going to take the back road scenic route on 45 out to Bean Blossom, which is a lot of curvy roads.
Oh, yeah.
Then from there, head back to Nashville. Take a pit stop there for a minute in Nashville at the gas station. Head out to the cemetery, which is like kind of the Monroe-Brown County line. For Lisa, and then backtrack up into Bloomington, take the back road south, head down towards Harrodsburg area, so we'll clip Monroe and all that, and then head down to Harrodsburg, do that cemetery for Shane, and then jet back up here to tap.
Man, I'm telling you, those are some of my favorite roads to ride on. You know what I'm saying? It's such a great area to ride, so you guys are going to have fantastic weather. It's going to be warm and sunny, but there's going to be enough cloud cover to give you a break from the heat and everything. I mean, you can't ask for a better day than what you're getting today.
Nice curvy roads and shade. We love it.
Dude,
we love it.
It doesn't get much better, does it?
No.
I mean, maybe a big cigar at the end of the ride,
Exactly.
and I think I'd be pretty much perfect,
Heck yeah.
All right, well, Brett, I know you guys are really busy here. I'll let you get going, but I just wanted you to mention the roads and where you're going to be at. And it's you guys be safe out there, man.
Appreciate it, man. Thanks for coming.
Hey, dude, what's your name?
Cody,
Cody. Now, this is what are you riding here?
2002 Yamaha Roadstar Warrior.
How do you like it?
It's quick.
I mean, you're never going over speed limit, of course.
No, never.
No, this is really nice, and it stands out. You can see this bike, so I really like that. So, how long you been riding this?
About 2.5, 3 years.
Yeah. You still puts a smile on your face.
Oh, every time. Every
There you
time.
go. That's when you know you got the right bike. All right, man. Be safe. Cindy, don't you love playing miniature golf or putt?
I do.
I'm
It's so
telling-
much fun.
Well, and that's what's so cool about here. It's actually on a hillside. So, like you go to some of these putt courses and they're just flat land and all that.
Right.
It's not that hard. Whereas this, man, it's just fun. It's just a lot of fun right here in Ellettsville. Technically, it's a Bloomington address. I believe the address is 4747 State Road 46 in Bloomington, but everybody here knows it's really Ellettsville.
Right.
right? They got Phat Daddy's Barbecue on the inside. You know, you got all this family fun here. It's just a super cool place, super easy, right off of State Road 46. Super easy to find. And, you know, you can have fun. If you're looking for family fun, you come out here and you have good family fun. But, you know, you come around here where we were at, where all the motorcyclists were, you know, before the ride and everything else. We're sitting down here at they call it the tap hole. Beautiful. Look at this. Look at this.
It's so nice.
Look at the beer garden they have.
Right? You can sit outside and just be out here, and it's beautiful.
You got this awesome beer garden right out here, man. It's just so nice. It's just absolutely perfect. And all the way in the very back behind here, you got this little tiny koi pond, and you got this cool lighthouse. So that way you can come out here and say, "Do you see the lights?" You gotta ask the question. What a fantastic place!
You know, and they also have this yard here that I think that I think she said they just
There's a
put in a
stage?
building. Yeah, that you can have the band here, and that's where they're going to have the band tonight. It's pretty amazing.
Yeah, I mean, how cool is that? You got the bar area right here, so obviously you're gonna have to be an adult to be in here. But then if you look out here in the yard is of all ages, so it's family friendly, and they just built this nice stage area down here. It's I mean, it's just perfect. It's the best of every world right here.
Right.
So if you're looking, you know, if you're looking to start a motorcycle charity ride in this area, I'm telling you, this would be a fantastic place to start one from. They have a pretty big parking lot out here. There was a lot of bikes here for this ride, so I'm just saying, it's a great host right here, and it's got everything. I mean, anything you want, all ages. It's a good time.
And that's the great thing. It's family friendly. They still have the bar, but it's still family friendly because they have the restaurant on top and the putt. So it's all great.
Let's come back and play.
Yeah, let's go.
All right, I am here with the very famous Phat Daddy, man. I'm telling you what, we came out here today to support a charity ride that was going on here. Let's Ride Harden. This one was for the girls. Great crowd of motorcyclists out here and everything else. And I got looking around here. I don't live that far from here, so I knew where we were going and everything today. And I just always remember it because of the miniature golf that's out here.
Yeah.
But there's a lot more than just miniature golf, man.
That's right.
We just finished eating, and I wasn't planning on doing anything else. We were done, and it was like, let's get something to eat. And so we ate up there at your restaurant.
Yes, sir.
And I gotta say, it was fantastic.
Thank you.
I got brisket. Cameraman Wes got pulled pork. My co-host Cindy, she got smoked wings.
Yes.
Everything.
Smoked fried wings.
Everything was perfect. So how do you do the wings?
So on the wings, what we do is we do a salt, pepper, we do a mustard and pickle juice brine, and then we do a salt, pepper, garlic as a seasoning. Then we put the wings on the smoker till they're about 135, 145. We pull them off and refrigerate them immediately. And then when you guys order them out there, we drop them in the deep fryer to finish them up to 165.
Gotcha.
And that's what holds the smoke in, crisps the skin.
Yeah.
And then we toss it in your choice of sauces.
Right on. Yeah, I know. They were fantastic, and I wasn't even that hungry when I got here. Cameraman Wes, he's a lot younger than me, so he's always hungry. You know what I'm saying? And so I was like, yeah, man, let's go ahead and eat. And I was telling you earlier, you know, all I got going on today, when we're done filming, get a bite to eat. I want to go home and smoke a cigar. And I'm telling you, after the meal I just had, I had your brisket.
Yes,
it was very, very good. I'm very picky about brisket. In fact, there's only one other place in Indiana that I actually will order brisket from. Okay, and that's up in Mooresville, Indiana.
Squealers?
Not Squealers, no. There is a Smoking Crew barbecue that's up there, and smaller outfit, but their brisket, it was like, now that's good brisket right there. And like I said,
found you another one.
I just found another one right here, right here in Ellettsville.
Well, thank
man.
you very much.
It was really, really good.
Thank you, I appreciate
so,
that. Thank you.
So what exactly do you do here? I mean, is all this all one? Because I know there's also the tap hole bar that's downstairs.
So actually, we all just lease the space from the owners. They're E3 individual businesses, and we all work in conjunction with each other. You can obviously order food downstairs, and we'll bring it down to you so you can have a drink and eat your food. And of course, we work with the putt hole too, and we do things like I'm always off the back deck screaming out at people, "Hey, hole in one right now, get you a brownie," you know. So we work with we're very, I guess one thing we're trying to push is corporate events. So we want them to be able to come and bring their corporate parties here. They can have a drink, they can have a meal, they can play putt as like a team building activity. So that's something that we've been really striving to do since all three work well together, you know. So
almost sounds like something Steel Horse Thunder needs to do. Put something together and bring a big group
bring
down
us
here.
out here. We'll got you. We'll put you on the deck. We have outdoor seating over the moat, so you can overlook the lighthouse in the back and look at the moat with the fountain. There's fish in there and everything. And then, like I said, the putt hole's got snow cones and all kind of stuff for you to eat. So it's just, you know, like I said, a great team building environment.
So Phat Daddies, how long has that been?
Phat Daddies, Phat Daddies started as a catering company. We and my wife did a lot of catering. Okay. And then we were fortunate enough to have a couple spots. We started off down here in Ellettsville at Domino's. There's a gas station down there, and we set up on the lot on Saturdays. And then we got blessed with a spot up here at 17th and Dunn during the IU football home games. And so we were able to get exposure that way. A lot of catering. And then the catering took off so well, we're like, we need a better kitchen. We were renting kitchen space in order to do the work. So we need our own kitchen where we can store everything and do everything. And so we found this place, and the kitchen and everything was the right price, and had a dining room attached to it. So we're like, we might as well, while we're here, sell food while we're getting ready for catering. And then it's just the ball. God's been blessing us, man. That's all I can really say. And the ball's been rolling. We now got a spot that opened up this past week in Westgate of Crane, and it's a Phat Daddy sandwich shop. And so we're doing a lot of barbecue sandwiches, smoked turkey, smoked ham sandwiches, and stuff like that for the people out there who don't have a lot of choices in regards to where to eat for lunch.
Right.
So we do a 10 to 2 service out there. That just features sandwiches, quick sides, so they can grab and go.
Nice. So do they have, and the only reason I'm out here talking right now, okay, I'm officially off the clock, all right? We clocked out. I was DUN done, you know what I'm saying? Yes. And the only reason we're here is because the food was that good.
Right on.
And it wasn't even just the main course. It was even
the sides.
I got the fries, but they're not like regular
sidewinder fries.
Yeah, it's like a cross between a fry and a potato wedge.
Exactly. That's how I describe it. I describe it as a curly fry mixed with a wedge.
Exactly. So and it was fantastic. Yes. I know Cameraman Wes had the what'd you have, the baked beans.
Yes.
So they were fantastic.
Yes.
And I know Cindy had the green beans. Loved it. So it was, even the sides were good. Everybody here was super friendly.
Yes.
You know what I mean? We had several people stop and make sure we were doing okay, make sure we had what we needed. It was just such a great experience.
Yes.
That's why I'm here.
Thank you.
So if somebody else wants to find you guys, do you have a Facebook page or
anything
like
that? Yes, we got a Facebook where it's phatdaddiesbarbecue.com, and then is the website. And then you can look on, we're on TikTok and all that. Just make sure when you do Phat Daddies, it's PHAT Daddies Barbecue.
There you go.
And so.
All right, man. Well, and you still do the catering, correct?
Still do the catering. We'll do pickup orders. We'll do whatever you need. We'll do up to 5 pounds with no warning.
There.
I mean, you can come out right now and grab 4 pounds of pork. And we do half pans, full pan sides. Our full pans are $60. You can fill them with whatever you want. Nice. And then half pans, $30, whatever size you want. So it's real quick, real fast, and we'll have it ready for you. But I did want to say, we like I was telling you before, all this is based on the fact that we do ministry first and barbecue second, where all this is in glory and honor to God, and that's what we're about first. And so, like I was telling you, it's hard to tell a man about Jesus when he's hungry.
Right.
So we want to feed him, then we want to save his soul.
There you
so
go.
that's what we're about.
Dude, I love everything about it. I love everything about this.
Thank you.
And oddly enough, you guys are very similar to Smoking Crew Barbecue, the place I was talking about. They're kind of on that same line.
Absolutely.
I mean, same mentality, the same thought process.
Yes.
And food is different. Food is very good both places. I can't say a bad thing about either one of you guys. But I tell you, when I'm in Ellettsville,
that's where.
And again,
this is the spot.
this is a Bloomington address.
Bloomington address.
4747
South
Road,
State Works, West State Road 46 in Bloomington. But we're in the Ellettsville Chamber of Commerce.
You're in Ellettsville. Exactly. All right, man. Thank you so much for talking to us.
Thank you very much for talking with me.
And it was a fantastic meal, so you definitely see us again.
Thank you.
All right, Cindy, man, we had a fantastic turnout for this ride today. Beautiful weather, beautiful day, beautiful location. My gosh, down here in Bloomington/Ellettsville.
Yep.
Absolutely love this part of town. I know the bikes are getting ready to pull out here. Where can people find out more about Steel Horse Thunder?
They can go to steelhorsethunder.com and everything they need is there. Everything.
Everything you'll ever need is right there. Thank you, Ladendorf Law. Thank you, Krambos. And thank you, Roy Rogers Heating and Air, for everything you do for the Steel Horse Thunder. That's why we're able to come out and do stuff like what we're doing today. All right, man. We got the red and blue lights coming. That means the motorcycles are on their way. You know what we always say, Cindy?
I do.
It's not what you ride.
It's that you ride.